Now we will look at question 6 to question 10 of this specimen paper. The table below shows the production possibilities for a firm producing butter and cheese. It can be concluded from the table that as production of butter increases, the opportunity cost of such production in terms of cheese, A, remains constant, B, falls, C, rises, D, rises, and then falls. So you want to see if the opportunity cost rises. So as we move from no kilos of butter to 1 kilo of butter, we move from 100 kilos of cheese to 90 kilos of cheese. So we have to give up 10 kilos of cheese, which is 100 minus 90. As we move from 1 million kilos of butter to 2 of butter, we move from 90 to 70 of cheese, which is 20. From 2 to 3 is 30 of cheese. From 3 to 4 of butter is 40 of cheese. Throughout this period, the opportunity cost of production of butter is rising in terms of cheese. So the answer to this question is C. Question 7. The diagram below shows the market demand and supply curve and the market equilibrium both before and after an indirect tax is applied to the good. According to the diagram, the revenue the government collects from this tax is, and there's some options there. So the tax is placed on the suppliers. So the supply curve shifts to the left or upwards by the amount of the tax. So from S1 to S2. We see that this causes the price in the market to rise from 22 to 30 and the output to fall from 12 to 10. Now we need to see what is the value of the tax. The tax is the difference between the two supply curves. When we're at our second equilibrium at a price of 30, if we go straight down to where our first supply curve would have been for this quantity, which quantity 10, we find that the price would be 20. So we see that 30 minus 20 is 10, and this is the tax. The tax revenue is the tax times by the quantity, and the quantity in the new equilibrium is 10,000. So we do £10 times £10,000, which gives us a revenue for the government of £100,000, because it's the tax per unit times by the quantity. So the government makes £100,000 from this, which is answer C. Question 8 is, which one of the following is most likely to make a market more competitive? The answer to this one is D, the removal of legal barriers to entry to market. If there was legal barriers to entry, it protects the firms that are in the market already, and it stops new firms from entering into the market. If we remove these barriers, new firms can enter into the market more easily, which means that the market is more competitive. There will be more firms operating, there will be more firms producing the goods, competing on price, quantity, quality, and this competition will increase. Well, this competition would likely decrease the price and increase the quantity supplied in the market. So the answer is D. Question 9 is a price elasticity demand question. A supermarket reduces the price of tins of biscuits from £4 to £3 per tin. Subsequently, the sales increase from 200 to 300 tins of biscuits per day. The demand measures the proportional change in quantity demanded followed by a change in the price. It is worked out by dividing the percentage change in quantity demanded by the percentage change in price. The sales increase from 200 to 300. So to find out the percentage change in quantity demanded, we do 200 minus 300, which is minus 100, and we divide this by the original sales, which was 200. This gives us a value of minus 0.5. Then, to find out the percentage change in price, we do the price originally, which was 4, minus the new price, which is 3, and 4 minus 3 is 1, and then we divide this by the original price, which is 4. This gives us a value of 0.25. So we have minus 0.5 divided by 0.25, which gives us a value of minus 2. And this is answer A. Question 10 asks, which one of the following statements about money and specialization is correct? Money is used as a medium of exchange, and this allows individuals to specialize, because individuals can specialize in producing one good and then sell this good to many different people, and in return use the money that they get from selling the goods to purchase other goods, rather than having to have something that then they can exchange with someone. For example, if I produce chickens, I would have to find someone who wanted chickens in return for something that I wanted from them. Whereas money, I can just give them some money and use this money elsewhere. Yeah, so the answer is B. Money is used as a medium of exchange which aids specialization.